Hey guys, so I know this is going to be kind of out of order, but and I mean, I'll get to a point where like it's in sync and simpatico and where like you're seeing everything in a regular timeline, because this is definitely not in order. I have other videos that are going to come out that were filmed before this, and so bear with me because the transitions are going to be fucking wild. But I'm taking a weekend at we're taking the weekend at Bear Lake. We're finishing the weekend at Bear Lake, I should say. Not taking the weekend because I still have to work today. But I had something that's been kind of bothering me. I've been struggling a lot, and maybe you guys can relate. Or maybe if you guys are in a situation similar to mine, or have been in a situation similar to mine, you will have maybe some ideas. Because I have no freaking idea. I'm trying really hard not to swear. I have no freaking idea quite how to do this. And it bothers me. My life changed drastically. I guess let's go with a little backstory. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to make a change for myself, not only my body, but my mind, my spirit, and my place of living. I was not happy in my hometown anymore. I was not happy anywhere. And I felt like if I made a change, if I did something better for myself, then I can make a better life for myself. And I have been doing good. I mean, I'm struggling, but who doesn't? However, I struggle more right now with the fact that I'm like not only like completely changing my life, but completely trying to learn cultures, a different culture to mine, and a different lifestyle to mine. For you guys that don't know, my partner only speaks Spanish. I did not speak Spanish until like 6 months ago. And I would honestly say I don't speak Spanish. Everybody's always surprised. They're like, oh my God, tú hablas español muy bien, muy bueno, muy bien, tu español es muy bien. Pero yo pensar, es lindo, pero sometimes I feel like it's not sincere. And that's my problem. I feel like because I don't know the culture, I feel like a lot of things come across as not sincere. Like when somebody tells me something, it feels like it's kind of like, oh, good for you. Pat on the back, gringo. And that's where I'm kind of struggling because like I've been really trying my ass off with Spanish. And for having not, like barely speak, I would say like what we would call like restaurant Spanish, where you know some words, you know some palabras to ask for the things that you want, but you don't know actually anything besides that. And that's where I was at up until 6 months ago, and now I speak Spanish every day, most of the day, almost all day. I speak nothing but Spanish, but it's bad Spanish, and I'm really trying my ass off to fix that. And on another note, this rock's kind of hurting my butt, so I'm gonna change position. So we're gonna pause for a second and transition to the next spot where my butt's probably not hurting as much. Okay, this rock's a little bit better. But not by much. But you still get it. Look at this gorgeous view behind me, though. Yeah. Sorry. On a side note, but I struggle a lot with understanding the different culture, understanding the different styles of things. And granted, like not everybody's the same. Trust me, I understand that. My partner is going to be different than everybody else's partner. Everybody's going to have different experiences, and that's totally fine. But where I struggle is like I'm trying so hard to like learn a whole nother language, talk every day in a whole nother language, a language I never knew before up until 6 months ago, and trying to learn bailar, and trying to learn like the customs and the styles, and I feel so out of place, and I don't know how to break that. I don't know how to change that. I don't know how to feel like I'm a foreigner when everybody's trying to treat me like I'm not a foreigner. And that is the hardest thing for me right now. Everybody's like, when I'm worried about my Spanish and I'm worried about talking in Spanish with people, everybody's like, why? Like, your Spanish is good. You only have like 6 months of Spanish, but like your Spanish is good and you understand. And yes, I understand, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I struggle understanding the exact words or the exact things that people are trying to say to me. And I ask another time, and like sometimes, I can tell that it frustrates them. It sometimes frustrates my partner because I'm like, what? Like another time, like otra vez, porfa, porque no entiendo. Yo no entiendo las cosas tú dime, o es nuevas palabras para mí, y entonces yo no entiende. Yo no entiendo la palabra, o yo no entiendo la pregunta. Tengo miedo porque cuando yo quiero, le dije ella, por ejemplo, las cosas yo quiero, yo pensaba en las cosas, ella pregúntame, pero es no le exacto respondo, ella quieres. And that's where I struggle. So like for you guys that only speak English, sometimes when I'm with my wife or like with my partner, I struggle with the question she asks me. I understand what she's asking me, but I don't respond in the way that she wants me to respond, or with the question that she's asking. So I get confused, and then I say things, and she's like, "What are you trying to say?" And I'm like, "Tell me again, because I don't understand what you're asking me." And then it gets very frustrating. And like I said, I know like it sounds so weird to like complain about this. Like I guess maybe I don't feel like I'm complaining, but it feels so weird because like I'm trying to understand a culture. I'm trying to understand a completely different lifestyle, and a lot of the times I feel like I'm just failing. And I would never lie. I do get scared a lot. I do get scared a lot with the future because I'm uncomfortable. And it's not like they're making me uncomfortable. It's not like they are treating me where I should feel uncomfortable. They are very welcoming. Everybody's always treated me like family since they first knew me. But I just am uncomfortable because I only know what I know, and I am who I am, and I can't change who I am, and I can't change what I know. I'm just trying to learn new things, and I get scared because I feel like such an outsider. Like I do. I feel like I've never in my life experienced, like, I mean, I have in some ways. Everybody has, where you don't fit in with groups and you feel kind of like an outcast. But that's just how I feel like on a regular basis because I don't live this culture. I don't live this lifestyle. But yet I'm trying to learn it, and it's technically my lifestyle now. It's technically my life. And so like it's a little rough. And I don't know, like maybe somebody out there has some ideas. Maybe somebody out there has some tips that you can reach out in the comments and tell me, like maybe you felt the same way in some aspect, or maybe even in total aspects of your life. Or you felt like an outsider or an outcast, and like maybe some things that you did that helped you not feel like that. Because right now I'm not gonna lie, I got to a situation where I started feeling uncomfortable, and it wasn't anything that anybody did. Nobody was treating me different. Nobody was treating me weird. Nobody was talking to me bad. But I got into a situation where I started feeling uncomfortable, and so I walked away, and now I'm filming this video, and that's kind of my problem. So if you guys have any thoughts on my situation, or if you guys have any stories, please feel free to share. And yeah, and hopefully the next video you guys see, there will be an actual cohesive narrative to this vlog thing that I'm trying. But I can't document life that's chaotic without it being chaotic, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie, my life's very chaotic right now. So bear with me on this journey. Bear with me on this madhouse of a ride that is different backgrounds and way out of sync and out of order videos. And until next time, guys.